Okay, so number 212 here. Predict which nucleus is less stable. We got these two isotopes here. So a general guideline on how to predict which nucleus is going to be less or more stable is depending on how radioactive it is. So the more radioactive an element is, the less stable it's going to be. Therefore, if it's non-radioactive, it's going to be more stable. So some general guidelines here on how to know what you're dealing with when it comes to radioactivity or stability of the nucleus. So first off, this top number here tells you the number of protons and neutrons added together. Number of protons plus neutrons. While this number on the bottom here is the number of protons this element has. So for stability, I'm going to go from least stable to most stable. And again, this has to do with radioactivity. So odd is going to be your least the least stable elements. So what I mean by that is, say the top and bottom number are odd. That's the least stable element you can have because they're the most radioactive. So in this case, we don't have one of those, but if we would, that would be the least stable. Next is odd even. Even odd, and even. And I'm referring to, by odd even, I'm referring to these two numbers, so the mass number and the atomic number, or to break it down, the number of protons plus neutrons for this, and the number of protons for this. So just by looking at it, we see that we have an even number and an even number, so we know that is going to be stable. It's non-radioactive. Non-radioactive. And right here we have an odd number and an even. So although it's not as radioactive as if we would have an odd pair, it's going to be more radioactive than an even, which is not radioactive. So therefore, this is going to be our least stable nucleus.